Welcome back to Fantasy TV, where we get the inside scoop on your real passion, dig deep into your aspirations, and make that fantasy dream become a reality. Today's fantasy is about a brother who's carving his own lane in the music industry, putting together his own sound, hustle, creativity, and independence, making an impact through coaching a basketball team, rapping, and even artist management. Please welcome Flatbush's very own Zay Reed. Welcome to Fantasy TV.
What's good, brother? How you doing, son? Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Now, give us a little bit more insight. What brings you up on my platform?
Yeah, I just saw how I saw the vibes with my brother Deem, and I was like, yeah, I gotta do this. Like, I only like doing shit with like real,
You feel I'm saying?
genuine people,
Authentic shit. Word.
authentic shit. Cause Deem don't do no shit that's not authentic.
You feel I'm saying? It's my man's
You
word.
know what I'm saying? Like, I knew Deem since we was both young. It's like he was not doing no shit that's the reason why he don't make much music like that. Like,
Feel I'm saying?
he ain't
Word.
doing shit that don't come from the heart. So I was like, yeah, Brody did it. We gotta do it, and it's time to really, really, really like put your foot on niggas' neck. So it's never gonna happen. It's a now and never mentality for the whole camp. Like,
Yes, sir. Applying that pressure
for
second
sure.
quarter. Word.
Yeah, fourth, 2 seconds left.
That's a fact. Now, next question, bro. Is this your first time ever being on a podcast platform, or
Now I'm not that new. I did a couple podcasts, like some shit like from like Wisconsin and shit like that, but this is the first one from the town. So like,
you feel I'm saying? I know they ain't got these drinks up on the podcast
yo,
too, man.
I'm about to tell you something, bro. It's early. We doing it right.
You
We
feel I'm
doing
saying?
it
Respectfully.
Sure. We ain't doing nothing like this. We ain't never done nothing like this before.
Nah, but I'm fucking with that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely setting up a bigger platform for bigger opportunities. Word.
yeah.
Now, for the people who don't know, who is Zay Reed?
Man, Zay Reed, Stoney's son.
Stoney's
Fossey.
son. All right.
Like, brother first.
Brother
Father.
first.
Father.
Mm.
Like a real visionary. Like, I do shit that people won't even dare to fucking do. Cause fuck it. And like, we was already born in crazy conditions. You might as well live your life the way you want to do it. I'm gonna do whatever you think about doing because you're not crazy enough to do it.
Gamble a dice. Take that risk.
Ace. That's where that come from.
Nah, I'm glad
You know
you
what I'm
brought
saying?
that up, my brother. Which
That's where that come from.
leads me into the next question. You have an emoji that you like to put up a lot on your social media. The black ace. Talk
Yeah.
to me. What does that
I'm
symbolize?
a gambling motherfucker and I'm not gonna spend money on it.
Mm.
I'm a gamble with everything. Whatever I think, bro, like I'm gonna really do that shit. And if it look crazy to you, then nigga, you crazy. Cause you crazy for not even wanting to give yourself a chance.
No, that's a fact, though.
So that's what that really mean. Like, do what you do. Like everything is ace, everything is mafia. Like you think about it, like that's a big symbolization in the mafia fraternity too. Like it's not. I don't got words for you. I got a picture for you.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna dive deeper into the risk aspect of this.
Mhm.
Name one big risk that you ever took in your life, bro.
Music. I could have just been coaching basketball, making thousands of dollars coaching basketball. Like for real. Like I was in the Midwest coaching basketball. They take basketball so serious over there. The last offer I got was damn near for $100K.
You feel what I'm saying? What made you want to turn not left from it, but what made you want to add rap into your catalog?
I mean, crazy story about how I really started rapping. Like I was like a kid. I was just writing, and I got like jumbled up handwriting. I'm a lefty. And some girl was trying to she was at my house. She was trying to read it, and she was making fun of me. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this rapping shit. We're just gonna do basketball. Then I was like, and I got older, coaching all these kids. Like I got a lot of success stories, but behind the success stories is people that really didn't survive. Like that didn't it was like went in one ear out the other. So I'm like, yo, bro, am I gonna be stuck on helping everybody with their dream and they really don't care? Then
Or you gonna push forward on your own dream and make
push
yourself
forward.
pivot?
I don't care how stupid it look. Everybody knew me for like coaching the basketball, training somebody. I got some dogs, like you know what I'm saying. But that shit don't mean nothing. Like it's about you.
You know what I'm saying?
How you gonna keep living for others if you ain't living for yourself?
That's a whole fact. It starts with yourself. You the pyramid.
Yeah.
Top of it. You feel what I'm saying? Respectfully.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Now, when did you discover music was your thing?
Like maybe like 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I was not to keep bringing bro up, but I was really talking to Dean.
So
I'm like,
chopping
yo.
up with Dean, my other podcast member. He's on
Yeah.
episode 10. Check it out right now on YouTube.
Yeah, bro.
But continue.
Yeah, I was chopping it up. I was like, yo, bro, I'm gonna do this shit. Then he was like, yo, then do it then, nigga. Fuck it. You know how you talk. And do it then, nigga. Fuck it. What you want me to tell you? No? Like, all right, bro, I'm gonna do it. And I sent him the first beat. Dean got a funny way of saying, nigga, work harder. He's like, bro, I get it, bro. I get it.
Know what I'm saying? So how did he describe your first song? What was his reaction?
He's like, nah, this is all right, bro. It's all right. Then he left it at that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Then like that shit, it's either yes or no for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? There's no like, it's all
In
right.
between.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, all right, cool. I'm gonna keep working. Then I dropped the tape so hastily that I was like, yo, nah, I'm not liking this shit. That was the first tape. I had deleted it because like I felt like the content that I was making was so much better. Then like, you know, as I got better, I was like, yo, fuck that shit. No God, regardless of the meaning. Like, this shit sounds whack. You know what I'm saying? This shit is trash. Like, I wish I'd have had more. I wish I was in a better mind space around the people that really mattered to me, because they would have told me, yo, bro, pack it the fuck up. Get better. But I was just like, nah, I'm going to do this by myself. And I had to learn later, like, nah, that shit was whack. I wish more people thought like that.
So I definitely would say you don't have no yes men around you. Every answer that everybody that's around your circle, you know what I'm saying, is authentic. They give you real opinions about whatever craft you
Them
working
niggas
on.
them niggas don't care if I'm mad about it.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't
Fuck they care. Like, we all grown
we here
men.
for feedback to improve.
Like, bro, Don to really tell you, like, we was just talking about my phone. Like, that's a great situation, a great scenario. Any nigga just let that shit rock. Like, yo, bro, you spend too much money on other bullshit. Get a phone, bro. That's a dumb thing for a nigga not to really, like, take care of, right?
Investment in your phone, yeah.
Yeah, but he would put you on, like, that's the type of nigga you need.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, you need a person like that. Dej don't he's straight, yo, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, he really gonna tell you, like, yeah, you got, we could do better with that. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of friends you need, brothers you need.
Nah, word. Cause imagine if you about to record some mediocre shit. Man's listening to it. He like, yeah, this fire, bro. Drop it. And then niggas got you looking like a clown
Right.
when you posting your shit.
Ever since that first tape, right? He been in, I think, almost every studio session, right, bro? That's why the quality got better. Cause he's straight going. He loves music, bro. He from uptown. Like, they love music over there.
That's a fact.
Like, they really read this shit. So he not gonna let no from his mans. That's embarrassment. That's secondhand embarrassment.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't care how you feel about it. You rather nigga not get embarrassed and look stupid as fuck. Pardon me for cursing too much.
It's all good. And now, next question. We're gonna talk specifically. We're gonna in the topic of music, and your next album is the tape that you got coming out. How did you come up with the name Through the Eye?
Through the eye.
Sir.
Just being a visionary. And you're gonna send a message, it's supposed to have like a double entendre, like a violent meaning to it, like it's gonna hit you through the eye. Like, when you listen to this, you're gonna know my sound. You're gonna know anybody that I manage or anybody that comes from this camp. One thing I don't play with is the sound. We gonna be there fucking forever. Waste my money, waste your money together. Like, that's what Through the Eye came from. Like, vision. Your vision gotta come out so clean that it could be whack. But at least it sound good, at least it feel good, at least it make you feel away. And that's what Through the Eye came from.
No, I'm jacking.
And there's also a double entendre. Like, I'm a big fan of like the mafia in itself. So that's what they say. They say, we send you an important message, we send it through the eye. And that's where I got that shit.
I'm fucking with that. Now, next question. Talk to me. Who are the members a part of your camp, your artist management? Who is a part of the team, and who are the artists that you manage yourself?
I mean, like, management is like a crazy word now that I'm thinking about it. It's just like giving like strong advice. So, you know, Leah Storm.
Of course. Shout out wifey in the building, you heard?
I'm so sick of her right now.
You know, every going front, baby girl got to work on the music. Bro, I know firsthand with you. We both be frustrated at the same time, nigga. I know.
Bro, drop the fucking content, bro, and stop overthinking it, bro. You're a female, you up ahead, bro.
I mean,
but then on top of that, you got a story. Like, you get what I'm saying? So we could talk about that all day. We got my brother Nino G, the fucking rock star, bro. It's a motherfucking rock star, bro. That nigga keep me. He really the reason why I changed the sound up a little bit too. He pushed me. But that motherfucker make 5 songs in 2 hours. I never seen it, and it all sound good. Like, I'm not lying, bro. That nigga could really make 5 songs in 2 hours, and this shit is just like, yo, what the fuck? That's Nino G. Then the people around the camp, we talking about Man, Bandman, Jack Boy, Nazi. Motherfuckers is cold, bro.
Spitters, they all rapping pain.
Spitters make you feel like you in a world. Like, that was a great type of artist to be around. They put you in your world. Like, you feel like
you living in their mind.
Living in their mind, literally. Close your eyes and you thinking that you them type shit, but you not. You know
now are these all New York based artists? Or
yeah,
something?
Of course. Yeah.
I'm fucking with that. Okay. BK, NY in the building, Harlem, Manhattan, Queens, tap in. We outside, respectfully. Now, speaking of neighborhoods, talk about your background. Flatbush. Let's talk.
I moved to Flatbush when I was like 15.
All right, so definitely from like adolescent to damn near teenage, grown, young
I
adulthood.
did a lot of moving. We got time to talk about that. Like I lived born in like uptown, right?
Mm.
Then kind of like stayed uptown for a little bit. Then I moved to Georgia for like 4 years.
Right. So you got some down south in you.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck with that.
Yeah, then like that's where I got kind of like my level headedness type shit, my respectful shit from. Then moved to like I was in Sumner, because that area lived there for a couple years, and some unfortunate situations happened with some families, so we got kicked out the P's, like so we had to go to Flatbush, and from there I've been staying there ever since. Raised my son over there for a little bit,
Fucking with that.
became a man over there. Learn a lot more about yourself when you're not a part of somebody's culture. I'm not like Caribbean or nothing like that. So when you got to learn somebody else's culture to get fit in, like not even fit in because I ain't really care too much, but just to understand, to adapt. Like it's fucking Labor Day and I gotta work. I gotta go to school and I like not even school. I just gotta do shit and it's a fucking big ass parade full of craziness and you like. I'm a Yankee through and through. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? But you gotta adapt to that shit, or you just gonna end up moving out and spending a whole bunch of bread for no reason.
What's one important thing you want people to know of you as an artist?
I'm gonna make you feel my pain regardless. I'm gonna make you like understand the story. What you getting on that track is never not gonna be authentic. What you hear is what you gonna see, and that's that. I'm not gonna be sitting there saying a whole bunch of bullshit I never did.
You know what I'm saying? Rapping about shit that you ain't never.
Now I gotta live that out in real life. Now trust me, that mean take that as you may, but yeah, I'm not about to be. I love women, so you're gonna hear in my track that I love women, and you're gonna hear that I love my family.
Music for
you're
the
gonna,
ladies.
Yeah, you're gonna hear that. Like you're not about to hear no.
You feel what I'm
hit
saying?
With the 40, nigga. I ain't
Smoking on this nigga, oh,
not
on your
doing
block,
that.
none of that.
Because if the niggas that I said I smoked on gotta come see me about that, I'm gonna respect it. Because you just talking out your fucking mouth for no reason.
Nah, word. Now, questions. Speaking on living your truth. Let's just say you have an artist. He wants to get a feature from you. He paying, right? You're in the studio, but you could tell this nigga is full of shit, bro. Living a lie. He just paid you for a feature, bro. You not gonna drop that shit? Keep it right. And he's bullshitting. You can tell he bullshitting, like for real. But he already done. Payment already sent all that. Nah, this is mad funny.
Yo, he might get that payment back so quick.
Damn, that ass is. That's how you know it's not about the bread.
But the thing about it with the music, right? Like music is a fantasy in itself, no pun intended. So if that's what you want to be in your head, don't get you killed. You ain't gonna get me hit because you live in a lie. But I just so happen to be around a lot of artists I probably would never make songs with, but I just respect their shit so much. Like, you know what I'm saying? But don't get yourself hurt, bro. Because people like to write a check that their ass can't cash for real. Make it saying a whole bunch of stupid
nonsense on the track. Right.
Dude, what's wrong with talking to women, bro? That's my problem with music right now. Like, what's wrong with like it's starting to get a little homosexual.
You feel what I'm saying?
Like we just want to talk at another nigga.
And this ain't nothing against that. You feel what I'm saying?
No, I don't care if they feel it. But like, I'm just being real. Yeah, I understand it. But like, bro, the women are so bored right now. Like, you gotta remember, like, cause we just sitting there talking about, I'm gonna chase him down and do all this, and the women is just like, I'm at home while you chasing that nigga down, and this is why I cheat on you.
Worrying about money. It's your problem right now.
Relax, like, you know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing. Like, I respect everybody because I respect everybody's craft because it takes a lot to make music. Whether people know it or not, it takes a lot of money, it takes a lot of patience. But you're not gonna get a long story, midget. You're not getting on the track with me and you over there just saying a whole bunch of bullshit.
Nah, I fuck with that word.
Yeah.
All right, so Creative Clubhouse. You did a Q&A with a content video, like explain this platform that you did a couple years back.
I did that shit. Shout out to my boy Matt Connolly. I did some shit with him. Went out there in the middle of fucking nowhere, upstate, Catskills, and it was just like it's a different, like a little smoky vibe, a little just a different vibe that I never did. It was my first thing, so Matt had to really teach me, like, yo, bro, please. Stop acting so stush. Just do it like this, do it like that, and you're good. And we did like that shit like in 50 takes, bro. I think.
Nah, bro, you didn't seem nervous. I'm even going to front. It looked like you've done this multiple times. But that was your first time being in front of the camera,
Scared as shit.
promoting your rap.
My music, at least. I've been in front of cameras, hooping, doing all that shit, coaching, getting interviews. I did all that shit. But as far as the music, now you gotta remember, a lot of my friends didn't really know that I was making music. So I'm like, yo, this their first offering. So that's the shit that's in the back. Who the niggas look at this shit and it's whack? But Matt helped me through that shit, and that Q&A was some of the funniest shit because I was going through a lot around that time, bro. You know, relationship-wise, like family-wise, I was a piece of shit around that time. So.
And I'm glad you transparent with yourself, bro. And that's what, if I'm saying I fuck with that. That's what fantasy TV is here for. We here to talk about the ups, the downs in your life. You feel what I'm saying? The career, the successes, and everything in between.
Right.
Respectfully. So next question. So you have a long list of brothers in your family hood. You're the youngest of 6, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So talk to me a little bit about the Reed family.
6 different personalities. 6 different lanes, bro. Like, think about all the boroughs. You get a different feel from every borough. That's like all my brothers. Like, I'm probably the only one that dressed like this. Then you see my other brothers. You're like, that's your brother? Only reason you could tell they're my brothers is because we look alike. We got different personalities. Only the closest one that's like we share like striking similarities and like personalities and stuff is my brother Flea. Other than that, everybody's totally fucking different, bro.
Shit. Describe your brothers in like one word characteristic. All 6 of y'all. Talk to me.
Mysterious.
All right, mysterious. That's one. Go ahead. Keep it rolling.
Joyful. I got a brother that's just always happy, want to be the life of the party. It's really hard, bro, because like I'm not gonna really fake it. Like, I grew up really, really close with my brothers, but like, you know, when life happens, like everybody changes in the last every 3 years. I feel like people go through a metamorphosis. So I really can't even give you like, but I could say like one of my brothers is just very passionate. Got a brother that just got home, so like
Passionate, joyful,
like, you know, stand up. Let's just use that. Let's use like they all stand up men in their own right. And I think they stand up in their own ways. Like, for what they stand up for, that's what they would stand up for. And that's what I basically could tell you about my brothers. You know, love them to death, and you know, that's who they are.
All right. Now, how did it feel growing up being the baby of the family? Did you get a lot of, especially for me, when I'm coming up being the baby, I used to feel like I get a lot of passes, bro. Whenever I did some disciplinary shit, you feel what I'm saying? He the baby of the group. He a slide. Let him rock. Was that the same experience for you growing up?
Kinda, in a way. My pops let me rock with a lot of shit.
Yeah, and sometimes I feel like I wish I got the belt. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes I wish I got the discipline.
But he also taught me something that was like real, and I was really important when it comes to my kid too. I'm not putting a belt to another man. Like, that's emasculating you. Like, I'm not putting a belt to you. I'm gonna punch the shit out you. Matter of fact, you got that phone? Let me get that phone, brother.
You know what I'm saying? There are other ways of discipline besides.
You play?
Yeah.
Oh, you got a basketball game this week? No, you don't got a basketball game till next month. Oh, you want that little girl from your class to come over? Slide, bro. She's not coming over.
Delete that number out. You feel what I'm saying?
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go call her mother right now and tell her that she can't come. Your little daughter can't come to my. That's the type of fault. That's the shit that really bruised me more than the belt could.
You taking away your fun time, your weekends, your Saturday, yeah.
Them grades better be at an A and a B. Oh, it's lit for you during this time. Like, when you messed up with him, your shit better be right, or keep adding on months. I get in trouble in the winter. I ain't seeing my phone till my birthday in August.
Word. Another thing, I see you bring up a lot about fatherhood. What about motherhood? How much of a big influence has your mother been in your life?
That's crazy. I wish she was more of an influence because she's not here.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like, I think like I chased like wanting to be a good man to some women, just because I felt like my mother like didn't give herself a chance sometimes. But it's crazy. Some people in my family get upset about it. Like, I lost my stepmother like 3 years after my mother died, right? And that was my rock, like, cause I was lost, bro, and she reeled my ass back in. That's where I lived. That's when I grew up, living in Tompkins and all that. And like, it's so easy to get mixed into the P's because there's so much going on at a weird time. Like, you know, losing your mother all that. You lived in Georgia, so you just trying to be down. My stepmother was not having that, bro. Like, it was so what, and like I loved her for it because she really taught me something. And I remember one instance with my stepmother. Like it was only one girl she let in the house. She said, when you disrespect that girl, you're gonna ruin her life. I said, what are you talking about? She said, that girl loves you. I've never seen a teenager love somebody like that. And like, kid you not, 5 years after my stepmother died, like I was playing around with her for them last 5 years, and she
kept it pushing.
Nah, I ruined her life.
Oh, damn. Yo, sir. Fuck. All right. Nah, yeah, it's all good, bro. As men, we gonna make mistakes, you heard?
Oh, no, that wasn't a mistake. But yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We gonna
that was, it's all good, like, that was God. That was just like God, people think like, cause God do some things, some bad things happen, like, that's not God too. How you gonna pick and choose just cause of the good shit? That's a higher power.
Negative shit can be from the Lord as well.
Yeah, of course, teach you a lesson. Trust a nigga like you. But that was like, she told me that, and that was like one of the lessons when I really start to see how that girl's taking a turn. I'm like, I got you, I understand, but it's my responsibility. And she always trying to teach me that all along. It's your responsibility to be different.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, Now, word. Now, question. This is something that came to my mind. I feel like the connection between like the relationship that you wish you had with your mother. I feel like there's a connection between that and the music that you the music that you make to women. Do you feel like there's a connection in between that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like you find like when you talking to the ladies, you speaking from the heart. How does that go?
Let's say from like my recent single, some of it was like from every woman I ever been with.
And what is your recent single, by the way, for the people?
It's called Tears.
Tears. Check it out right now on
just YouTube. Go listen to that shit up on YouTube.
Check it on YouTube. Yes, sir.
Like Tears was just like what happened to the tears on your pillow. Like you replace love with the cash flow. Like I got it. Like it's a lot of shit. We could be here all day talking about what I did wrong to women, right?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we men, bro. We could do
Oh no. This story, these shit, this shit might get deleted off YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
It's like, but like it was just like a ode to like what I did to them, and like now I realize it was just going back to what Sean used to say to me, my stepmother, like you're gonna ruin somebody's life being an idiot. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened to a lot of them. Like, yo, girls, and on top of that, girls are not really sad like that. What happened to the tears on your pillow? What happened? Y'all used to cry and shit like that. Now y'all getting back. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, you might try to, they damn near might try to fuck your father type shit. Like, they getting back. So it's not there no. What happened to that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Now we're gonna talk trending questions for a second. How do you feel about like how the way the men are according to women nowadays? You feel like the fellas are stepping up? You feel I'm saying doing our part with the ladies or nah? You feel like there's something missing? There's a disconnection between the fellas.
As far as like just us second
in like the dating room, in terms of like how people having these stupid ass 50-50 conversations, which I don't even think is something that should be a topic.
Sure.
I feel like if someone even asks that, you already on some low freak. You feel what I'm saying?
You on some low key, like you kind of like you shouldn't be worried about what another nigga decide to do with his lady. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. 50. Let's talk about 50-50. Number one, sometimes they can't even afford 50. So what are you really talking about?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what are you talking about, dude? This is that's a stupid, like, topics, the worst thing that happened to us was social media, because that wouldn't have fucking been a topic 10, 15 years ago. What are we talking about 50-50? Yo, I cook. If I'm making that shit, my boy always say this. If I fucking work, when I get home, have the food ready, bro. What are we talking about?
You know what I'm saying? That's a 50-50 in the man.
That's the 50-50.
We're not looking for a compensation of finances.
I work, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna get canceled. I don't give a fuck.
Speak your mind, bro.
If I work and you're telling me you thinking that you have much of more of an opinion on what I do in my personal shit, how I spend my time, bro, I'm doing 12-hour shifts, 14-hour shifts to put the food on that you're supposed to cook. Think about that.
Food for thought. Ladies, think what I'm saying.
Like, and it should be like, okay, if the guy don't got it right. It should be grace too, though. Like, it should be grace if the guy is not working like that. It should be like a little like different. Like, don't bash a nigga because he don't got a job at the moment. Don't do all that dumb shit. Don't, like, because if y'all don't be having jobs, women don't be having jobs like that.
You know what I'm saying?
So now, but we supposed to treat you like a queen. Nah, it's treat everybody equally. If I don't got it, keep me up. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got it, I got you. But make sure my fucking steak cooked.
Yo, that man not playing about his Sunday dinner, you are.
Like, every day I work, I need a cooked meal.
Nah, gangster. Now let's talk about upbringing. Your first ever job that you had, bro. Very interesting to me. A lot of young people when they start their first job, niggas at Wendy's or whatever the fuck, Old Navy. Talk to me about your first job,
I
bro.
never was going. I'm never gonna work at Old Navy's a day in my. You can still hear me.
Yeah, yeah.
I never was the type of nigga to do that.
No, I'm saying, all right. So what was your
I
first ever
worked at a
job?
club.
All right, talk to me about that.
17. It was lit, bro. Meatpacking district back in, it was like in the 2013, 2014, 2015 was like the best place to be in New York City. Better than 42nd Street.
Mm.
Like, that's what people don't understand. It was just so vibrant. You see, like, just the club atmosphere. All the artists that you see that don't come to New York no more, they was there. Any type of artist you think they was really in the meatpacking district, that's what we saw. And I loved that job because it kind of ran in the family for that job. Like, my brothers worked at, I don't know if y'all know about BB King's, but BB King's, like the one of the littest spots, like Reggae Fest, all that shit. It was one of the craziest spots ever. But I worked at the sister company in the meatpacking.
Mm.
It was so lit, bro. You just seeing clubbing. It make you grow up quick, bro. Because if you can't work around liquor and you can't work around women without doing your shit right, you're going to just be fucked up because in your life, women and liquor is always around.
You know what I'm saying?
That was then I got a chance to like really help people out around me. Like, so it was like, I got so good at my job that the manager came up to me one time. He kind of fucked up, so he kind of owed me a favor. So, yo, I need more people like you. So now I got my friend group, people that have turned into my brothers. We all got lit. We all got a job.
You know what I'm saying? You put
So
your
imagine a whole bunch of 18, 19-year-olds just running around in the club, 17-year-olds running around in the club, have big ass buckets of ice, getting fucking $300 a day, $400 a day. Some people not really making $300 a day.
You know what I'm saying?
You in 10th, 11th, 12th grade making that, bro. That was like, that shit kind of like sculpted what I want to do for music because it's concerts. I got to see the beginning of Future when he got lit.
You know what I'm saying?
DS2. I saw ASAP Ferg, ASAP Rocky. All these big artists. J. Cole was like the biggest one for me. Like, seeing all these people. Like,
what year was this again, bro?
2015, 2016.
Nah, so imagine Prime 2015. That is the fucking pinnacle of Future. Prime J. Cole before the dreadlocks.
If you remember, if you could Google it you could go on YouTube right now and put Harlem Ballroom, Dirty Sprite 2. Future's, he did the free concert. That was at my job. You actually probably see me walking through with the ice and shit like that. Like, that shit, I said, yo, if I want to do it big in my city, I want to do it just like this and nothing less. So it sculpted how that started Zay Reed right there.
Now I'm fucking with that. Now I'm guessing when you young and you seeing celebrities, did you have like a fanned out moment at first, bro? When you
J. Cole.
All right, so when you saw J. Cole, you was you was tripping at first. So how was you? I'm saying word.
Oh yeah, it was like the only like somebody older should say, "Yo, brother, calm down, bro." That's another.
Hey, it's so cool.
But
bro.
I saw J. Cole and he was just like a regular nigga, like talking to me about hoop. Then like he was like just talking about his life, talking about like just telling people that he had a kid on the way. Like, it wasn't public, but just talking about his kids, talking about his wife, talking about everything that he had. And we just talking for like, he was there, he was surprising his artists. Then he came there to perform. Then I waited till the last second to ask for a picture. I said, yo, bro, can I get a picture, bro? He said, yo, bro, you was back here with me for 2 hours. I got to get my cab. I'm like, get cab, man. You don't got to whip outside.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of time he be on. That nigga be on bikes throughout the city. You catch him on MTA.
Yo, my cab about to leave me. Yo, hurry up, man. Hurry up. Like, and then there's a bad side, 50 Cent. 50 Cent, I ain't like that nigga.
Oh, let me guess, he gave you a bad first introduction to him?
Yo, actually, Don actually shook 50 Cent hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go to put my hand out. A nigga gave me the eyebrow raised up at me.
Like,
and just looked at my hand. I'm like, what the fuck?
So I guess you and 50 locked in, nigga. Shit. Nigga said I'm fucking 50.
Do you remember that? Yo, he had... Yeah, because he had that's another person.
G-Unit night.
G-Unit night or some shit like that. He had just dropped that ghost shit that he did. He had a song with Sonny Digital on that shit. That shit was fire. But I'm like, yo, bro, I grew up looking at Get Rich or Die Trying. I guess he felt that energy like, oh, my nigga, you acting like a little, like, too fanned out to be a brother. Like, he probably was like, I'm like, yo, bro, I really grew up watching it. And he just walked past me, like, bro right there in front of me. And he, like, looked at me and gave him the only dap that they knew each other or some shit like that. I'm like,
man, funny.
Forever in my life, nigga, I never got nothing to say. Yeah, shout out 50, bro. And I saw him I used to work at a strip club too. I used to be a busboy at the strip club. I saw him again, and the nigga told me to get out his section. What the fuck?
Yeah, he just got a bad energy with you, gang. That's wacky. I ain't gonna lie. The fuck? 50 got weird energy with a couple people, but it's all good, bro. Like, it's all good. Question. I see you're very much into Sopranos, the movie. Talk to me about iconic mob star actors that play a pivotal role to you. Give me three.
Tony Gallifino.
Mm-hmm. Keep the ball rolling.
Uh, did Al Pacino play yeah, he did. He played in Dog Day Afternoon. Yeah, Al.
Al
Um,
Pacino.
um, who else, bro? Damn, that's a good. That's like you put me on the spot with that shit.
Nah, word. Come on, you know I
Third
got
one, Robert De Niro.
you. Okay. All right, we just gave actors. We on the topic of movies. What's up?
Uh, Goodfellas number one. That's the key one. Like I said, Dog Day Afternoon. Fuck, bro. Like I really, like I said, you got to put Sopranos as a movie, but it's a series.
Yeah.
But so I can't really fuck with. I can't really put that shit on. I don't really like. I can't off the top of my head, bro. That's a crazy question. Irishman is a facts. Yeah, he was in the mob. He was dealing with the mob. Yeah, hell yeah. Irishman was tough.
That definitely counts. Word.
Mm-hmm.
Now we
Man, whoa,
talk to me.
whoa. What the fuck? Godfather.
Come on now.
The
Simple.
fuck was I thinking? I could have said 1, 2, and 3. Already done, bro. Like what the fuck? Yeah, the last one was just too rushed. I'm not going. Goodfellas 2. Yeah, you got to. But Godfather 1 and 2.
Word. Now, I'm going for we're gonna switch topics for a 2nd
Mhm.
We're gonna do like a this or that segment.
Yeah.
We're gonna keep it into the segment of movies though, right? So how do you feel? Gangster related like movies, shit that we grew up with, BET shit, or mob movies, mob related movies? Which one do you prefer better? And give me a reason why.
I would say mob movies because it's a real lesson in the mob movies.
Yeah.
It's a real life lesson. Like you really learn loyalty. That's how I learned loyalty. Like what loyalty really meant. Like you play with that disloyal shit in the mob. Like
Niggas cut your tongue off, nigga.
sleeping
You
with the
slit
fishes
your
is a
wrist,
real
nigga.
thing.
Gangster.
Yeah, like you. So it really taught you a lot. Like you don't gotta be in a life to have. You don't gotta be a super thugged out nigga to understand what loyalty is.
You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like when it comes to urban like BET movies and shit, the only
They
lesson
always sneaking somebody out in that shit.
that, but else that they teach very small lessons like, oh, don't cheat on your wife. Very generic shit. Nigga died because he cheated on his wife. Okay, we fucking get it, bro.
Yeah, like oh he fucked somebody bitch, so now you died.
Like what the fuck?
That's the reason why we in the situation that we in as a society. You know who I hate most? And I don't give a fuck, bro. I really don't like Tyler Perry movies for nothing. There's always a black man cheating. There's always a black man cheating on some psycho out black dude that got, and it's always super recycled. I don't got time for that shit, bro. Like when is it like what happened to like good times and shit like that? What happened to making good movies about black men and how we like really stand on our
You feel what I'm saying? Not putting us on a you putting us on a pedestal for once, not seeing us beat down, getting cheated. You feel what I'm saying? Getting divorced by our
always
wife
got
and shit.
always got mad Beijing in the fucking movies and shit looking crazy, bro. Nigga, it's mad dumb shit, bro. Like I don't know. So I can't stand Tyler Perry. He always do that. He always I feel like he to be a black successful man, he always bringing down our people.
Nah, I ain't really fucking with that. But being someone who's a leader and has a lot of people who looks up to him, talk to me about your experience being a basketball coach. I remember we had a conversation. There's an unfortunate fact. You have a couple basketball players who are currently incarcerated. Would you mind talking to us about that?
Yeah, I could talk to you a little bit about that. Like that's just like the other side of it. Like and those are like those couple of people. I think like it's even three. Like I was really close with them. Like I just gave them my last, and it's kind of like tough. Like seeing that you got a football number. One of them got a football number. One of them like his keep like
In and out, yeah.
and it's just like yo, I got into it because of like seeing what happened with my brothers and all that. Like I got into it so I could save that shit. Like I could, like. And damn, like, am I a part of it? Like did I pamper these little niggas?
So, you started contemplating if you were aiding the situation. You know what I'm saying? Aiding the problem.
Yeah. So it was just like, damn, like, that's when I really got out for real. Like, niggas just keep getting in trouble. I can't save everybody. Like, I'm trying to save my son, too. So I need some help with this. But then seeing that these little niggas is getting in trouble, like, it's just like, damn, bro.
It's a cycle. You find
Moms, but yeah, yeah, I just can't. So yeah, that was tough, bro. Like, yo, free Moss, free CJ, free George, all these little niggas.
You know what I'm saying? For your peoples, you are respectfully.
It's tough, but everybody chooses their path. But I ain't want that for them because I looked in the eyes when I challenged them. Some of them cried because they really just wanted to be better. So what happened to those tears though? What happened to like the remembrance of like, yo, I could get through the right way when you was making that decision?
Nah, dead ass though. Yeah. Continuing on the topic of basketball, what position you play, bro? You run a four? You like how I'm going? What you here? Talk to me, bro.
I played the one.
One IPG? Okay, okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be real. A lot of people like, oh, I used to be mad nice. I wasn't that good. Like, let's be real with yourself. Like somebody gotta be like I wasn't that good. I played defense. I worked hard, could score a little bit, but I wasn't like godly, like let's get us out the hood with it.
You feel what I'm saying? Some
I
niggas
use
be
it for
cocky with they shit, boy.
nigga and the other, but bro, like look, I coach, so I seen real top talent, like up and close in person. So I wasn't that good, but I got a lot of good, and I got a lot of niggas that each year. I got a kid. I got my bro Gotti overseas, and we started from. He was one of the first people I trained. Dean was the first person I trained. Gotti was second. So I'm proud of that. I made more kids. I made kids better than I ever could be, and that's an award in itself. I was training even when I was coaching. Like I was coaching, I was training even when I was playing ball. Like my senior year, it was just like, yo, bro, our coach is not going to do no preseason work with us, bro. We outside with it, and that's when I got with it. But like I said, to end it off with that, I was not that good. I work hard, so I was gonna make a spot on any team.
You know what I'm saying?
And that shit taught me a lot about life. Like I'm gonna work hard regardless, just because I wanted to do it. Basketball was a trauma thing for me. Like I lost my mother when I went to my first basketball camp. That first time I picked up a basketball, my mother died 4 hours, like 2 hours later. So
At the basketball camp,
the first I'm talking about I went to Mercer University, right? They had a basketball camp for the kids in Georgia. Mercer beat Duke like a few years ago. Like, and my aunt came and picked me up from the camp and shit like that. And she like, yo, we gotta go. I'm like, what the fuck what you rushing for? And she on the phone and she just, okay, I'm almost there. Hitting 80 down Great Highway in Macon. And she goes upstairs and says, stay right here. All right. Came down. My mom, basketball was a trauma sport. Trauma was a trauma bond for me. I only got that close to basketball because I'm like, yo, if I could have been with you, opposed to being at a basketball camp, I would have. But since I wasn't, let's do the best we could and like leave it all on the floor. And now my body suffered from that shit. And that's what it is. It is what it is. I won't take back any second out. Like,
You know what I'm saying? It was an enjoyable hobby for you during that time. I fuck with that.
It was a real passion and tried my hardest. And like I said, I changed some kids' lives. And that was important.
I'm fucking with that. Now, next topic. I see niggas got some pain, bro. I fuck with the sweater that you got on. I'm gonna bring the representatives of the brand on the pod. Let y'all see what's up. Yes, sir. I got a special guest with me. We came to promote their own clothing platform. Y'all see the sweatsuits. Introduce yourself, man.
Don Entrepreneur,
Right? And
rocking AVBS above surface. Zay Reed,
talk to me. What made you come up with this acronym for your brand?
AVBS,
Sir.
ABV above the S surface. You know, everyday living is a day above surface. So that's the main objective, keeping everything at a higher standard. We live by a high standards over here. You
I'm
know,
fucking with that. Does your sweatsuit come in any other colors besides black?
we got black and cream on the way. Official release gonna be April 11th.
Yes, sir.
Look out for the website.
And what's the social media where they can find your clothing brand at?
You can find us at abvs.co on the gram.
Fucking with that. Now, any more expectation that you want to see for your brand for 2025? Shorts, hats. What's upcoming?
Well, right now we got shorts out on the soft launch.
Yes, sir.
It's available. You can hit us up on the gram. You can hit me on the personal gram at Trappaneur, TRAPANEUR _
Now, talk to me. How'd you and Zay linked up, by the way?
Oh, this my brother. This my brother 10 years plus. We locked in
bro.
for sure. A few minutes.
I'm fucking with that. Now, question: throughout your brotherhood, has there ever been a time where you had to motivate him on a music scale, where you felt like his music he wasn't dropping as consistent? Where you had to talk to bro on a pep talk, like, yo, my man, let's pick it up a little, let's hit that studio.
I'm telling him that every day. Every day, I'm still telling him that to this day.
I'm fucking with
I
that.
tell him, we gotta get better. Every day, we gotta go above the surface.
Now, it's the same thing, vice versa for you, Zay. Do you give him any any tips on his clothing brand?
I think so, but I think bro, like since I met him, he always knew his journey. So you kind of just got to give like light motivation, like yo, bro, we gonna you know what, we gonna meet up, bro. We gonna do this, you know what I'm saying? Because he had his like he already had a vision, like since I first met him when he was young, like you know what I'm saying. You already knew that he wanted to do something. You didn't know what, but you always knew that he wanted to do something. So it's like you don't gotta do too much motivating to a nigga that was born motivated.
He already got the vision in
He already had this shit. So it's just like, yo, bro, like, what we going, you know what I mean? Like, what we gonna do?
Lock in, apply that pressure now.
Yeah, you know, just keeping, like, just throwing little nuggets. Like, yo, this is how I would do it from my angle. So maybe you do that. But you don't gotta motivate Don. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
You gotta be receptive to great information as well. You know, so we work hard. You know, we work hard, then we play harder after.
That's a fact. And another question that came to my mind: is this a unisex clothing brand, or do women have clothing in this as well?
Right now, like the shorts we got, those is unisex. But the mission is definitely to have a piece for everybody. Right now, I guess it's more so geared towards the fellas. But I want to see you ladies in it too. You know, it's we're gonna have some exclusive pieces coming for y'all as well.
That's a fact. This brand is universal. It's for all ages, all demographics.
Worldwide, global.
That's a fact. It's a pleasure being on my platform.
I appreciate you, brother, for having us.
Yes, sir. And we are back live. We are back on the newest episode of Fantasy TV, and I got my newest members with me, AVBS clothing brand in the building, and Zay Reed in the spot. Just talk to me. Now we're gonna go straight in the clothing brands. You see AVBS on the logo. All right. Now, what's some memorable clothing brands growing up, bro? I'm gonna front Ed Hardy, True Religion had niggas in a headlock, bro. Talk to me.
I was definitely rocking Truly over everything. That was Truly over everything, and they making a comeback.
I'm gonna front the new season True Religion hard.
Yeah.
I like the sweats and shit like that.
You don't fuck with the jean jackets, the new shit they got?
Nah, that's what we was doing back then though. But until it got washed, watered down.
Yeah.
And I feel like sweats. Cause like I'm sort of a sweatsuit dude. You feel me? I don't really like jeans. You feel me? I like to be comfy. You feel me?
Talk to me, Zay.
Nudie.
Nudies? Okay.
Heavy on the nudie.
That was it. Rockstar shits back in the day was
Nudie's an honorable mention.
That's a fact.
What else, bro? I'm not even gonna lie, polo. But I wasn't really wearing none of that shit when I was a kid. We was getting whatever match, Old Navy and all that shit when we was kids. Until I got my own money when I was in high school, that's not really started stepping that shit up, Stussy and all that. And that's how I dress. I'm not really a big logo guy like that.
Nah, I feel you. Now, question, bro. I'm gonna for a lot of fellas, we all remember this, bro. Do you remember your first pair of Jordans or sneakers you ever bought with your own pair of money, bro? I remember this shit to the T, bro. First pair of sneakers you bought with your own pair of money.
Yeah, the nons. It was like, yo, bro, that was late too. That was like in
What kind? Give us so we can know what year, what kind of
2015. It was like these olive and white and olive green nons. That was like the first pair of sneakers. That's like the first pair of sneakers I bought with my own bread. Some Vans. I was dressing like a weirdo. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, it's so good, bro.
And I bought some basketball sneakers for myself too. Bought like 3 pairs of basketball. That's what I did. I got the nons and I got like 3 pairs of basketball sneakers right then on that first check.
I can't even say. I don't even remember. I've been wearing Jordans since I came off the porch for real. Parents kept me laced in that shit.
You ain't touch New Balances back in the day, Air Max?
Nah, but now I'm a heavy New Balance. Heavy like dash sneaker type shit. You know, like
comfortable
dash
shit.
sneaker. You feel me? Real comfy on the feet. A lot of Nike though. Jordan is Nike. But right now this year is heavy for the Jays. We getting every OG release.
I'm fucking with those retros.
You know, every retro OG because they not really OG, but they retro OGs.
You feel what I'm saying? Question. We gonna keep it on the basketball tip, bro. Basketball sneakers. Did KDs have a headlock with you, bro? You wasn't fucking with KDs, gang?
I had about 2 pairs, about the peanut butter jellies. I know the Aunt Pearls, though, that's an honorable mention. Those was actually heavy. And I had a couple. You said KDs, but I'm gonna throw Kobe in there because I had a couple Kobe's. I had more Kobe's than KDs.
I fuck with that. Y'all remember Brooklyn Bridge Park that often?
Yeah.
Bro, now describe your basketball style. Was you one of those people to wear Nike Elite everything, Elite book bag, Elite socks, everything?
Yeah.
Like the socks is cool.
No, everything.
I was the nigga that I was the
Everything.
kid that I'd come on the court in my clothes.
Regular shit.
Fuck
Bust
up
your ass in uniform,
I'll bust
nigga.
your ass in my new fit that they just brought me, right?
Gangster, nigga.
Damn, but I ain't even a ball player. I'm a trap ass, you know. I'm a trap. I was trapping on the court.
Yeah, I had the Nike Elite sweatpants. A lot of
Had the
people don't
toe,
know about
nigga.
I had the Nike Elite socks with the shits folded, with the socks folded over the sweatpants, sneakers,
You was a go hard.
pink
You was
pink
a
book
go-hard
bag,
player.
pink book bag, mint book bag, black book bag,
Like every
Olympic
school
book
year?
bag.
Yeah, I couldn't
No,
know it was go hard.
one school year, bro.
Nah, you
One
crazy.
school year, bro.
Nah.
Bro, this is document. I can show you like photos on my Facebook, bro. You just like, yo, what the fuck? Like, why did you wear them wild ass colors? I just had it,
Now, that
bro.
colorful shit was hard. I'm going from
See.
back in the day. That shit had a
Socks. I even had the sleeve, but I never used to wear them shits in the game because my arms was mad scrawny back in the day. So like, they used to fall off.
You feel me?
My coach used to be on something.
Yeah, I used to come in the gym
Yeah,
with
wow.
my clothes on, bust all
Yeah.
the team ass.
Good fit.
Bust the whole team ass
But, yeah.
in the gym. Then,
Yo,
then
yeah.
go back to busting traps in the hallway in the bathroom.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, word though. Now let's talk high schools, bro. Where y'all from? Saying what's the background? Where y'all coming from, high school wise?
Lions community.
All right.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, same school. We went to school together.
Lions community. I'm fucking with that. Now,
I went
what's
to the Bay first, Sheepshead Bay first, and then I transferred over to Lions.
I'm jacking that. Now, what's one characteristic your friend would say about you in high school? What would they call you? Characterize you? From saying class clown's the funny nigga. He quiet. He low key.
Super
Low key,
smooth.
yeah. Low key getting money.
All right. What about you, Zay?
Yeah, same, bro. He was just smooth. He didn't say too much, minded his business, but you get to know him. He cool, like, but you see him on the outside, like, listen, nah, this nigga alone, bro. You know what I'm saying? But you get to know him, you cool, bro. Like, just you mind your business, he mind his business. That's it.
Always genuine. Word.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like with me, it definitely would have said like class clown. Cause I come from like charter school. This talkative shit. This always been a thing. You know what I'm saying? Always been
Yeah.
a funny nigga. But like, I feel like cause nigga came from a charter school, you had to have
Which one?
something about UCC, Common Collegiate Charter High. This on Marcy Avenue, 832 Marcy. But I feel like with charter shit, I feel
By
like
Tompkins, right?
you're right there.
Yeah. I know.
I feel like with certain schools and shit, if you had uniform, you had to have a certain thing about you that popped out. You know what I'm saying? Like characteristic wise. Certain niggas was into too much nerdy. Some niggas, you know what I'm saying? My shit was always funny. Jokes, comedy. You know what I'm saying? I always knew how to make people laugh. That was an enjoyment factor for me. Like that shit was a drug for me to fucking laugh, bro. I used to love this. You know what I'm saying? Crying. I'm talking about tears coming ass at a lunchroom.
You gotta laugh.
I
I'll
found
cut your
enjoyment
ass.
in that.
But I'm seriously funny. And then I'll be funny. Like, I'm
Yeah.
more laid back, serious.
Yo, it was like you gotta like when I was in high school, you had to warm up to me, bro, because it was just I had a lot going on in high school, bro.
Nah, yeah, you wasn't that friendly.
I was friendly, but
Nah,
I
he
was
was
friendly
running
with the
around
women.
with everybody.
I get what you're saying.
I was running around with all the joints and stuff.
yeah, I was friendly with the women. It wasn't really in the basketball team. I didn't really have time to be like a boy's friend. What do you mean?
You know
Like,
what I'm saying? You was
you
kicking
want me to
it.
be a friend so I could show you like so you could put me onto her.
Bro,
What you mean? I put myself
Come-
on.
Do your own thing.
type shit, you feel me? They come at will.
Nah, gangster though. Word.
Then them niggas be the one that tell on you.
Nah, respectfully though.
Like they'd be like, yo, yeah, you know he was with the other one. Wow.
Dry snitching.
Yeah.
Now, question: any memorable, like not even memorable, but any love heartbreak that ever, you know what I'm saying, took a deep stab in the back, bro? Word.
No, I'm not heartbreaking.
What about you, gang?
Yeah, bro.
So
Twice. My baby moms did me crazy. Then like I don't know if you remember the clip that I just she did me crazy. Even I was doing her crazy, but her get back was like nasty. So that was the craziest part. But like, yeah, it was some wild shit, but ain't nothing. I deserved it all.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like when you get that get back, you just like, yo,
Like,
bro.
damn, bitch.
I thought you should chill. Like,
In life, you get what you put out.
Nah,
yeah, and I got that shit. For real. Yeah.
Another question. We're gonna keep on the topic of relationships. What's one characteristic, if I'm saying, your ex would say about you? Positive. Not on that, yeah. Positive trait your ex would say about you. Bitch gotta say something positive. Word, we ain't hating.
I'm the one that showed them the way.
I taught you how to dress.
Oh, all right, damn,
Oh,
nigga,
you
throwing
think
shade.
he Kanye.
He throwing shade.
Nah, for real, you ask any ex, I go, yeah.
Oh, he
I wear
Kanye.
this because of this. I wear this. I'm the reason why, like, specifically one girl, she wear fitteds. Now she get her
She went fly shit.
and ups. Always keep up. She had some busted ups when I first met her. I said, nah, baby girl, we got to do something different, bro. If you gonna fuck up your sneakers like that, you might as well not wear them shits. Get some New Balance. She's beater. You're not white. Don't wear no beaters around me.
Gangster. And I see we got the gang on the platform, bro. Talk to me. What's a dope 2-man date night? You feel what I'm saying? Both y'all find 2 joints out. Where y'all going, bro?
Yo, dude.
Dope date night. Talk to me.
We're going to get some good steaks.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. You brought up steak heavy. I some steak niggas.
I'm a steak.
Both of y'all.
Mob style.
Mafia. Steak. Mafia for real.
Nah, I'm
steak
with
good
that.
Italian John. Like I really work in restaurants, bro. Like so I know all the little spots that you could go to. So
I'm skinny, but I'm greedy. Fat
yo,
nigga.
so
You like to eat
Skinny, but I'm greedy.
restaurants by the water
I'ma
type shit.
I'm gonna fill your stomach up 2 times. Y'all know what that mean, right?
heard that. Respectfully.
Respectfully, everything nicely.
I'm fucking with that. Let me see. When it comes to the fashion lane in NYC, where do you see fashion going in terms of like how everything is looking right now? With Off-White, Louis Vuitton, I'm talking high brand luxury retail. What do you feel it's
I
going?
hate the way it's going. That's why I'm starting fashion.
I ain't gonna
We're
lie.
gonna get it in the right direction.
I don't like the way Off-White been looking since Virgil passed, but let's keep the ball rolling.
That's what I was gonna say. You realize that ever since Virgil passed, like the whole fashion industry is in limbo.
Men is dressing like women. We got to get men back to dressing like men. You know? And then women is dressing like men. But that'd be a little cool on some scale.
On some tomboy show on the weekend, but y'all doing it every day. Yeah.
The men, y'all got to start dressing like men again, cause like that shit is.
It's getting played insane. Out. The skirts on the runway, fellas. Come on now, chill out.
Put it away. Yeah, bro. I just really realized that, like, being in the fashion a little bit, like, ever since Virgil kicked the, bro, it's been sad, bro. And ever since Kanye lost his fucking way, it's been even sadder. And I don't even know what the fuck Jerry Lorenzo got going on. But you keep recycling the same shit with this essential shit, bro. You realize that you've been dropping. He's dropping the same shit since 2016. I'm not big of a follower of his movement to realize, like, if I got 4 essential sweatsuits, right, from different capsules, right, and them shits look like twins, quadruplets.
It's just color based, pretty much. Everything is
like there's no difference in the fabric. He just changed some of them. One logo may be suede, one logo might be vinyl print, one logo may be DTG. But it's the same shit, brother. Like, same long ass string that I'm stepping on, short ass stepping on the string from the sweats. It's bad. Yeah.
I'd say maybe Supreme, the only one with a good standing range.
Oh yeah,
Supreme.
Longevity wise, Supreme.
Yeah, shout out Supreme.
They're not dropping bullshit. Question: what artists? You see how Kanye West did his thing with Yeezy and Pharrell had like a pivotal moment with fashion. What artists do you think can pick up the slack that the fashion industry is having now?
Artists.
Talking about like mainstream artists?
Yeah, who do you feel like I'm saying, where it's at right now, grab the ball, keep it pushing. Save it.
I think Yachty had a moment that he really could have changed it, but he just started dressing like my grandfather. Like, so like, I don't even know, bro. Like, it's just like, cause
I would say Ferg, but not too heavy.
Ferg, yeah.
Mafia, that's New York shit, so shout out New York.
Yeah, Ferg definitely.
Keep that shit New York.
That ass though.
Yeah, but I don't think it's really any, because I don't think they care too much about expanding their horizon. And that's the reason why the music is like it is, because like all those artists that we used to love back in the day, they stood for something outside of music.
You know what? I'm gonna say Jim Jones. Jim Jones still dripping. He New York, you heard Harlem shit.
But in our circle, Nino G. Like my bro Nino. He
second time you brought him up. Where can I find
Nino
the social media platform for those who don't know?
Instagram. Yeah, Instagram mainly. Nino GG4, I think, yeah.
GG4, tap in. We gonna put your name in the comments.
You just see how he dressed, bro. Like, he don't give up. Bro, I remember one time for his birthday, bro. Nigga wore, just for the statement of it, he wore all leather Mary. His birthday is like in June, bro.
Oh.
But that was like but nah, that was like his fashion sense is just like, yo, it's a statement. You know what I'm saying? Like, all leather, and it went good, just icy chains on, not too crazy, but bro just know how to do. And he makes his own clothes, Shattered Dreams. Like, I'm mentioning him a lot for a reason. Like, he really behold, like, yo, when he hit, brother got it, bro. Like, his clothing is definitely stitching everything together by himself. That nigga he's a GOAT for real.
No, I'm fucking with that. Now, Dawn, this is my question for you. I see you was bringing up Trapping Fanatics. You feel I'm saying, your hustle background. How has your hustle mentality transformed into the clothing brand?
Since I was a kid, I sold shit. I sold anything. I sold everything.
You know what I'm saying? I used to pop shit. I used to be like, yo, I could sell garbage to a sanitation, man, nigga,
Yeah,
gangster.
I sell water
Fish
to
to
a
a
well. Yeah. I sell water to a fish.
Gangster, nigga.
Fish can't live without water, so you're gonna buy that shit. But just knowing that, like the street shit ain't everything, so you gotta be able to transform and go into you gotta have bigger dreams, bigger aspirations.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
I take that as the motivation. If I look back to the trap, all the packs I done moved,
You know what I'm saying?
it's the same thing. I could move a
You can move
million
past, nigga, you
units.
can move
I
t-shirt,
could
you can move
move
sweaters.
a million units in clothes.
That's a fact. And if you look at your biggest entrepreneurs, bro, they started off, you feel what I'm saying, coming from backgrounds that we came from. Niggas used to
Sorta,
sell
yeah.
all little weed, whatever. You feel what I'm saying? It started from somewhere, and of course, they elevated their product. That's all that is, bro.
Same thing. We just trapping legally now.
Gangster. Now
I'm
we
a
selling
trapper
t-shirts.
forever.
You feel what I'm saying? Used to be CDs back in the day. What used to be whatever. Now we look at what we doing. Niggas on podcast platforms promoting their clothing brand.
We selling words now right here on the podcast.
Respectfully though, get paid just for talking shit. Like,
So
it's just a blessing. I ain't even gonna lie. Now, before we wrap this up, anything you want to say? Any salutes? Any shout outs to your peoples, artists, fans?
shout outs to my Jack boys.
Mm.
Man, the mayor.
Yes, sir.
Fucking
Grandpa
man.
Jack. Nazi, no IG Nazi.
All right, talk to me, Zay.
Leah Stone, man. Shout out to her. Shout out to Nino G, Skino G. Shit, shout out to the whole camp, bro. Like, we really like when we get our shit right, when we all get our shit right, and I get Leah, because she's really the head of this shit. She the boss lady of this shit. And if we get her focused, it's going to be different. And when we get Nino back outside, we're not going to be able to put that nigga back inside. Like, bro.
Stay tuned.
Bro is really that nigga. And on top of that, yeah, like he said, man, Nazi. Them niggas is the truth, bro. For real.
On another note, stay above surface.
Not for real.
Everyday living is a day above surface.
Fact. Now, one more thing. Any new music that you have coming out for the fans? What can they expect from you 2025?
We got a lot of shit. So I just dropped Tears. Go look that up. Tears on YouTube only. No streaming platforms. You want to listen to this shit over and over again? Go double stream that shit. Go double view that shit. Then we got a whole paint and picture project. 13 songs. 13 really, 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 really good songs. I won't just say it's really good for no reason. We put our pain in this shit, and my bro DJ, he not letting me release no bad music. We on a tear right now. He helped me release Student of Pain, and he helped me with this one. Don not gonna let me release no whack ass music. My engineer, shout out to my boy Lyrical Low, he ain't letting me release no trash shit. So we got Painting Pictures. That's gonna run the summer. It's gonna run the summer. It's the shit you listen to after the club when you got a little vibe with you. You got a little shorty. You just trying to get her right. You trying to pregame with it. On that ride home.
Soul.
Music for the soul.
Good music.
I'm jacking that.